here. And as promised, it's time for a new series. It's been a long time coming. Last we dealt with was Outlast. Then I had to take a break because I recently got it. Well, not recently, but at that time I got a new job. And now that I have everything all squared away, I am finally able to bring you guys the next series for the channel. And what more can I say about what I'm bringing you all today? What can I say? What is there to say about Final Fantasy X? What isn't there to say? This was the top prime Final Fantasy game for the PlayStation 2 at the time, and the first Final Fantasy to have voice acting. Actual voice acting, emotional effects, everything of the sort. This introduced a whole new world and started a whole new era for Final Fantasy in its whole entirety. So, let's not waste any time. Let's get into this. Let's have a nice, enjoyable nostalgia run as I get ready to present to you guys Final Fantasy X, the remastered edition on the PlayStation 4. This is going to be quite a ride, everyone. So get comfortable on the couch and join me on this run through Final Fantasy 9. Through 10, excuse me. Let's get this right going. Yeah, that's a new thing they introduced with this too, is I can either do the standard sphere grid, which what it normally was on the PlayStation 2, but, correct me if I'm wrong, in the international version they got an expert sphere grid. That's what I'm going to be running. Yes, I'm sure. Now here's the other thing too. The PlayStation 4 version of this remastered edition brought back a whole new soundtrack. But I think for nostalgia's sake, I'm gonna run the original soundtrack here for this playthrough. Let's get things rolling here. And yes, I know we just recently watched this scene, but yes, you gotta do it again. But I'm just gonna put this out here right now. I will not, I repeat, will not go after, oh, what's his name? That super boss that was exclusive in the international version. Penance, I think it is. Penitence, something like that. I will not dare touch him. Another thing I will not be doing is I do not plan to tame every fiend in this game for the sake of fighting Omega Weapon and every other sort on there. Yeah, no. What's another thing? Oh, I will get the optional Aeons, I guess you would put it. That includes Anima, Yojimbo, and possibly the Magus Sisters, if I can remember how to get them. But I will do my best to try and get the other two. Is there anything else that I can think of? Not off the top of my head, but if I end up thinking of more, I will definitely let you all know about it. I guess I can go into my history about how I came to be with this game. It's funny. Just chilling around at GameStop and came across...
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Anyways, I'm going to history right before I get sidetracked. Came across this game at a GameStop, brand new. And I was just getting over the hype of Final Fantasy IX, and I knew about 10, but I just never got the chance to get it. But then once I got it, my life just shot out the window. I've had so many hours put into this game. It's crazy. But what is there? But who hasn't? Another thing too is I won't be talking during these cutscenes. Yes, I know there's subtitles, but you know, I want you all to hear this as well instead of over me, you know, my voice talking over them. So I will do my best to not talk over the cutscenes. Alright, let's get this rolling here. Oh yeah, another thing. When we get to it, I will attempt...
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
I will attempt to win the Blitzball game in Luca. No guarantees. I have never had any luck at all winning that game. At all. I've won it a few occasions.
Nothing to worry about.
So, hopefully this will be that occasion that I win.
I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Another thing, too, that I notice a lot better in terms of syncing, the voice syncing, is a lot better in this PS4 edition than the PS3.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
It is definitely apparent in
Alrighty.
in 10.2 as well. Very apparent.
Take it easy.
They did a little bit better syncing with this one than they did on the PS3 version.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
No.
Hey, I got a game to play.
You don't tell me what to do.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well...
You can't tonight.
Who are you
I
to say?
mean tomorrow.
Promise?
No.
Promise.
No. Oh, I just had something to talk about too. Gosh darn it, and I lost it. Oh well, maybe it'll come back to me at some point. Another thing too, I've been saying as well to everyone that's possibly looking forward to watching this, is that if you're gonna leave a comment about if I missed anything, wait until I give the actual outro for the video, because that will be my end of the recording sessions. Because if you comment something in, say, part 3, and I'm still in part 4.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
And I'm not going
Our hero,
to...
Jack,
And I may not be able to go back to get it, so... Just putting that out there as well.
My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today.
Yay!
The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South.
I'm done listening to you.
I know there's a lot of people out there today to see this.
Shut up. Shut up.
Make way, make way!
Yeah.
Coming through, sorry.
No.
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Ah, they're twitching at the bottom.
Hey, let go of me.
Oh boy. Cheers, bro. Got my house. That's not the way water physics works. Go home, water physics, you're drunk. Well, I guess another thing I should bring up too. I just thought of it now. Random battles. How am I gonna go about doing this? Now I'm going to do my absolute best to cut out, you know, all the unnecessary battles, but all the mandatory fights obviously are going to be shown, and I will be doing my grinding training off screen. I don't need you guys. You guys don't want to sift through that. So, worst comes worst. Instead of this being a live commentary like it is now, go. I may end up turning this into a post-commentary deal.
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
I actually might end up doing that. That way, it'll be just a little bit easier to edit for my sake. Because I'm still fresh at doing all this recording stuff, so. But yeah, I'm probably going to do that. The next session, I'm going to have that set up as a post-commentary deal. Just to make things easier for my life and for you guys as well.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the?
I mean, I honestly do not know what to talk about. I'm trying to think of some neat things to talk about this game, but what is there to talk about that no one doesn't know about
Hey,
this?
Not this way.
Look,
Man, it's a big water sphere. Yeah.
we called it sin.
Sin?
Little buggers got an infestation problem now.
Take it. A gift from Jet.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
Alright. Let's get things rolling.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Another thing too that this game had a first introduction on, and I don't think they came back to it, was the fact that there isn't an ATB system or active time battle system like there were in previous Final Fantasy games. This one is a physical turn-by-turn game. This one is straight up turn by turn.
After all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Which I don't think it's not a bad system. It definitely brings new to the fantasy series, but I don't know. I'm iffy about it, but it's pretty good for, I can probably say, for maybe new Final Fantasy comers, just for the fact is that the battles can be slower since it's not on an active time system like the previous Final Fantasy games, or at least up to maybe 4 or 5 when they first introduced the active time system. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I can definitely say that this battle system here could definitely be good for new Final Fantasy comers.
Some can't wait to die.
Again, just for the fact that this is a turn-by-turn system. So, because I can, if I wanted to, if I really wanted to, I could sit here as long as I wanted to and think about what I want to do next, versus being on a time-based system. But a lot of veteran players, kind of like myself, also prefer the other system instead. But Orange just wrecked their shit. But no, I can definitely recommend this to the newcomers for Final Fantasy. Another thing too now is they have, I guess you would say, interfaced overdrive? No, I can't say that. I lied. Final Fantasy VII had that, where they had interfaced limit breaks and overdrives. Well, no, I don't know. I'm sure you all correct me on that system, which is fine. I'm not a Final Fantasy buff as much as the rest of you guys are. But these straight up tutorial battles, you don't have to worry about losing it. Since this thing always casts Demi, which I think takes what? A quarter health, I think? You won't have to worry about losing in this fight here. So no need to waste any potions that you have for your standard welcome gift for the game. There we go, and that thing's settled. Alright. Let's push on. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be cutting out every second of the training that I do and grinding for my skills on here. That's an old save file, so I gotta do a new one here. Alright, let's press on. And see where it takes us.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
And also, I will try my absolute best not to look like a fool in battles. I will try my absolute best. And speaking of battles too, I do know one thing that I'm going to do. Now that I was just thinking of editing battles out. If there's a new formation of enemies, I will leave that in. And I will do my best to try and remember if I've seen that, if I've seen that formation or not. So don't be surprised if you end up seeing a duplicated formation. But new encounter formations and new encounters I will leave in since it's, you know, a new enemy, so.
This could be bad.
Could be. Nah, it's alright.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Might as well do it. It's really the only way you're gonna get through the battle, but I don't think I really need to explain myself on that to those that haven't played this game, or to have played this game. A couple more hits, I think. I lied, one more. Close enough.
Whoa!
Go.
You don't tell me what to do. Oh, fine, whatever. Epic slow motion jump.
Lauren! Lauren!
You are sure?
I knew it, he's in cahoots with him. That figures.
This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
Bright light. Eh.
Hey!
What?
Hey!
Hey, I said what?
My old man?
Yeah, this looks familiar, but I'm not going to say why. To those that you already know, you will know where I'm getting from. I've got two references here. And where... There we go.
I thought about a lot of things.
Wish I could.
Where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.